Ron doesn't know how to do it. Good evening. Welcome to the show. Happy Wednesday. We are live from Disney's Contemporary Resort Hotel. No spa, just Disney Contemporary Resort Hotel. Thank you so very much for being here. I am Lou Mangello. You are my friend. If you are watching live, do me a favor, sit back, relax, grab a snack, tag and invite a friend to spend some time at the Contemporary for a little bit tonight as we celebrate the spirit of the holiday season and the spirit of the fact that it is Wednesday night. One of the things I love about this I don't care how many times you've been here, that never gets old. Quick trivia question. When the Contemporary first opened in October 1971, this location was not the Contempo Cafe. What was originally in this location where the Contempo Cafe currently sits? Just for fun, a little bit of trivia. But while we're doing that, let's take a little bit of a walk as well. I hope you had a very nice Thanksgiving. I'm sorry I wasn't able to join you last week. It has been too long, but life gets in the way and family comes first. My daughter was home and we were celebrating her birthday, so we're gonna go and try to find a place to sit for a little bit and chat, catch up a little bit. There's a lot that we can talk about. And wait a minute. We actually might have a celebrity sighting. Holy cow. So, you know that in addition to being the head of the studios over at Marvel, Kevin Feige is a huge Disney fan. Now, he's not here, but I just wanted to share that bit of information with you. But almost as good. I almost feel weird approaching, but we're gonna record it just for. I'm gonna try not to fangirl when I do this, because this is a rare. I mean, it's actually not surprising because we're in a bar, but look who I think is here. I'm going to be a little stalker. Mergerd. It is the Becky Mahanking from MEI and Mouse Fan Travel. In the flesh. Look, she's at a bar. Yay. She has a cocktail.
I do.
It's her third, and she's been here for 7.5 minutes.
Okay, 7.5 minutes.
That's me.
That's after you
That's
had
Becky.
the four. Well, clearly I need something to help me get through
Oh,
my time
listen.
with you. To aid me.
Listen, Tootsie Roll, if you think you need something now, wait till we get on the ship in a couple of days.
Good point.
There's going to be a...
Why don't they have a drink package on board DCL? This is what I want.
They do. It's called your check. That's your drink package. And I don't think the drink package would actually satisfy your requirements. Let's see if we can do this without it. There you go.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah.
We'll see if it doesn't fall over and if they can hear me. I feel fat even in this, but I need a different angle. I just
A
feel...
little taller and
Yeah, anytime I'm like
yes.
up, I should
See,
have
that's perfect.
set up my other tripod. Like it's in the bag.
Oh, you're
No.
actually serious.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We'll just listen. I am what I am. Who said that? Whose famous line was that?
Dr. Seuss.
Get out of my bed, woman.
Here.
No, I don't need that.
All right, tell me.
Stop it.
This is going to be a long week.
Violence is never the option. And I can't read the comments. Dang it.
You got to get those big, huge pops.
Don't fall over. Oh my God, it would be so fun. Please fall over. It would be so, oh my God. That would be live video gold right there.
This is going to be a long week.
It is going to be a long week because Saturday we've got our first group at Hoop-de-Doo musical review. Basically sort of taking over the first floor, which is going to be awesome. Sunday, we've got the meat of the month. That's M-E-E-T, not M-E-A-T.
Otherwise, it would be what, like bacon or
Oh my gosh.
Italian sausage?
We're gonna do a meat of the month. Like we need to do a meat of the month. M-E-A-T. Find a place that just serves meat.
Oh, like a Brazilian steakhouse?
Oh my God. And plant-based options for those who don't want to eat. You get it, but it's the meat of the month. Sunday night, we've got Hasta la Vista Harmonious.
Yeah.
Peace out, Harmonious.
We don't know when that's actually going
fine.
away, though, do we?
If this is the last time I see it, it's going to be okay. So, in my estimation, this may very well be my last time
What's
seeing
the
Harmonious.
over-under on actually having a Christmas tag on Harmonious?
0.
That's why it needs to go away. that's the point.
I'm going to bet 0.
Totally miss. That's what I miss most, is holiday tag from Illuminations. I miss Illuminations, don't get me wrong. But the Christmas tag was just so...
Who likes... Here's a question. Who likes Harmonious more than Illuminations? It's okay.
Some people do.
That's what I'm
okay,
asking.
yeah.
Like, we won't judge you. I mean, quietly, Becky will, but we will not judge you. Hello, Kelly Lawrence. Because I'm sure there's some people that do. I think there's some people that felt that Illuminations was very dated.
I was kind of in that camp. Because, I mean...
Why do you hate Illuminations so much?
I don't hate it.
Why do you... Chill.
Jeez, wow.
Top 10 things Becky... Oh my God, here's show number 700. Top 10 things
No.
Becky hates. Yeah, quiet, go away. Top 10
One,
things.
number...
Illuminations.
No.
And Harmonious.
No.
And Children.
No.
That's a yes, right there.
No!
Stop kicking me under the table.
Anyway. What?
Ow.
What did you just... Did the
kicking
water
me.
burn you? It's like the Wicked Witch. You throw water on you, it's like, ah!
Listen, Illuminations 2000, like regular Illuminations, Illuminations 25, Terry Gaff is right. It was the best. It was the best.
It was the best. I just was hoping to move on and take advantage of the technology and the things that Harmonious did.
Right.
It just wasn't the right
There
show.
should have been a 21st century version of Illuminations.
Or something else that wasn't Harmonious.
Illuminations Part 2, whatever. Right.
Like the Christmas tag.
Harmonious
I
is...
have a thing about the Christmas tag. It's a...
Right.
Yeah.
And because it was a staple of Epcot.
Yeah.
Right? Coming back because you knew
Okay.
you had that staple.
And I'll be honest with you, let's talk about Christmas for a second, because the castle lights aren't here, the Christmas tag isn't there. Remember the
Lights of Winter.
Lights of Winter, I was just going to say. All
Which
those things.
I was betting. So people ask me all the time, like, you should go back and talk about some of the predictions that came true. How about all the ones that didn't? I was convinced Lights of Winter was going away and going to be replaced with energy-efficient LED bulbs.
Yeah. I remember that. you lose.
Well, I mean, maybe it still will. Like,
It would be nice.
it might just be 15 years too late.
And then Osborne is gone. So, I mean, all those staples of Christmas that I loved when I fell in love with Walt Disney World are not here. That
And
doesn't
I
mean
get
there's
why
not other
Osborne went
things.
away. I understand why Osborne went away, right? Look,
We needed the space.
we just were having a conversation about the business of business, right? And the contract had been extended, and and obviously things were changing at the studios. Once again, I own my mistakes, most of them. I was convinced, well, that's okay because Disney doesn't need Osborne anymore. They're going to create a new light show
That's what I was
with
hoping.
energy-efficient lights to tie into the great Christmas light show thing that they have on ABC,
Yeah.
whatever.
Wouldn't that
and I'm
be
like,
great?
they're going to do it on Main Street, or they're going to do it in another part of studios.
You lose.
I'm not very good at this. I'm not very
But
good
those
at
are
this.
great ideas that somebody should listen to, because that would be fantastic if they were available. Let's-
Kira's husband is waving at the screen. Her husband is waving at the screen saying hi. Usually people say, oh, look, my 5-year-old is waving at the
I know,
screen
it's
saying
like
hi.
nothing.
That's all right. Somebody told me, 2 people said yesterday, they're like, was it last night? Or, I don't know. Some, like, yeah, we're going to put you on the big TV. I'm like, oh, that's a lot of pressure. This is a big head. This is a big head to be on like
it
a
like
75-inch
shows all the
screen.
imperfections on
Yeah, I'm going
those.
to sit back a little bit farther because now I'm a little...
Good call.
We need to dim the lighting. Can we turn these lights down a little bit? Give a little bit.
The makeup
amber.
person didn't show up clearly for
Yeah.
either of us.
Maybe they still can. Listen, I will eventually be right on the return of some energy-efficient LED light show. I love the projections on Main Street, but it's not the same.
No.
It is not there. There is something
It's
that
like
warms the... I'm quiet. I'm waxing poetic. There's something that warms the I just want to say the cockles of my heart. That warms the cockle. I don't even know what a cockle is. I think I'm having a.
I'm gonna Google that.
I think one of my
No, I should
cockles
Google
is having a little myocardial infarction. There's something about the glow of a Christmas light, and it doesn't matter what you celebrate or what you believe. There's something about the glow of a Christmas light that just brings a simple
Do
joy.
you remember the first time you ever saw the castle lights turn on?
Yes.
I do too. It had that much of an impact on me of how gorgeous that
It was a big deal. That was a really
huge.
big deal.
It still was the last time that I saw it. Because it goes away and then it comes back, and it's so immense. It's just gorgeous.
So,
I miss that.
but that was one of those things that we were just also having this conversation about. There's many times that Disney's in a no-win position. Like, people love the dream lights. They hated the installation of the dream lights.
Right.
So, oh my God, you ruined my vacation because there's a crane in September putting up lights for December.
During
Then when
November.
lights came on, it was awesome. I love the dream lights. I like the projections too, but again, the castle took on a different life
Yeah.
with those lights and that sort of.
Projections are wonderful. It's a great technology, but when you compare it, and you replace it, it'd be nice to have projections along with the actual lighting. But
But you can't.
I know.
You get what you
We'll see
get,
it.
and you don't get upset.
And
so.
hopefully next year that we'll have something to actually see.
Where?
Here.
Lights?
I'm going to say yes. Maybe. Who knows? It could be.
And not to go down this road, but now that Iger's back, everything's going to be perfect, so it doesn't matter.
Do we really want to go into
No,
that right? Okay.
we do not want to go there.
We just talked about that for like the past 45 minutes.
We're like, the weather is perfect today. See? Iger's making a difference already.
Little time.
I know, way too soon. So, but yeah, so we got Hoop-de-Doo,
Yes.
which I'm so, and you're excited because
There's no more
wait,
flying.
oh no, right, top 10 things Becky doesn't like. Children, number 1. It takes the number 1 and 2 spot. She doesn't like Harmonious. She doesn't like Illuminations, and
true.
she doesn't like the fact that there's no more buckets of flying chicken.
No, actually, I
you
do
do
like
the
fact. And I will tell you why, because the first time that I
So
went,
strange.
I was sitting on the end, and 2 people
First of all,
with flying
nobody.
buckets of chicken
First of all,
came
nobody makes Becky sit
next
on the
to me,
end.
and they slammed them down right, and I didn't see it coming, and it scared the bejesus out
But
of me.
it's part of the it's part of the.
I was
Have
being
you ever
attacked
been
by
to-
buckets of chicken.
Good God. Have you ever been to Whispering Canyon Cafe?
Yes.
The
The
one
last
with-
time I was there was with you.
children.
If
It's
that doesn't
the one
mean
with
anything.
children. Like, it's part of the whole atmosphere.
And notice how we haven't been back there. Because you haven't taken me back there.
Top 10 restaurants.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Too many
second.
tape.
Wait.
We're here. It's taking reservations
Wait.
or walk-ups. It's taking walk-ups.
I think what we
That's
need to do.
rude. You
is
have a makeup
you
dinner
need
with
to
me
let
in
me.
Japan.
You don't have to ask me twice. I think you should spend like 2 days, but let me dictate what the schedule is going to be. Where we eat,
Oh,
where
yeah.
we
All right.
go,
I'm in.
where you stay.
Wait. Where we eat and where we go.
Let's start off this way. Go away for a second. I think that we put Becky on the 3rd floor, center room, far from the stairs at All-Star Sports during cheerleader week.
3 rounds.
During cheerleader week.
Okay.
You have to take the bus everywhere.
You're trying to kill me at this point. You are trying to murder me at this point.
You have to take the bus everywhere.
I've
You can
taken the bus
only
before.
eat at counter service restaurants.
We just ate at a counter service restaurant.
It's because you couldn't
late.
because you threw a
Because you were
hissy
late.
because you threw a hissy fit at Steakhouse.
I did not.
She's hitting me. Literally, it's a battery when you strike someone.
This is gonna be a long week. Okay.
I like this idea. Well, you know what? We'll do it for the children. Not the children you hate, but like the Make-A-Wish children.
Lord, I do not hate children.
Whatever. We should, you know what we're going to do?
What?
We're going to eat one morning at Chef Mickey's.
You know, I haven't been there in years.
And you're gonna whip your little thing around.
These don't work as well.
No, they don't.
Mine's broken.
You know what? You better get practicing because you're going to be whipping your napkin around come Saturday night.
Saturday? Oh, we have to do that there too, huh?
Yes.
Oh, I'm totally sitting next to you. Totally.
Why? Why? I can't wait. We're gonna have we have a lot of fun stuff planned, and then we hop on the Wish for the cheer week. Then we hop on the Wish for our very merry time Christmas cruise.
I know. I can't wait to see it decorated.
Have you peeked at any?
Nope. Haven't looked. I have not looked. I have not. I have not.
I haven't either. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
I want to see it myself.
Because for us, walking into the Grand Hall of the Wish during Christmas is going to be like walking into the Grand Hall in the Wish for the very first time.
Yeah.
Because it's
and
a
things
very
will be painted this time, which will be great.
It might be finished. It's make another joke. I won't. It's going to have a very different feel than the woods and the more sort of warmer tones that the other ships have versus the blues and the golds and the silvers and the pinks that this has. I want to see what that tree is going to look like. I want to see what the garland is going to look like.
My expectations are really high, and I'm betting it's going to match it. I have a controversial question for you.
Wait, I'd rather be inside Lou's suitcase. Wait, what? than going through a Small World holiday at Disneyland. What's up, Joshua Smith? Okay, go ahead.
Controversial.
Wait, you have to do shots on Space 220. No, because it's table service, and then you have to do Mission Space Orange.
No way. All right, so we should actually do a thing one time where we let them tell us where we go.
I'm in. I trust them. You do not. I trust.
Nothing that makes me barf. That's
So
a line.
that means
It's a
no
hard
children.
line.
That means no children.
No.
no value resorts.
Would you stop?
Okay, so guys, ask me a controversial
Okay.
question. My
Gingerbread.
serious lawyer face on.
Disney gingerbread.
We need to get some.
I
Right
know.
Here. So there's a rumor, and I haven't had time to test this yet because I'm not a sweets guy. Stop it. Drink your fruity drink. There's a rumor that the gingerbread at the beach club is better than the gingerbread anywhere else on property.
Well, see, that's my point. Here's my controversy. I haven't actually found gingerbread here that I liked.
Maybe you should go get us some.
Wait, I can do that, but wait. Think about this, and I think you might agree. The gingerbread in Disneyland. Remember the gingerbread in Disneyland?
Yeah.
If you haven't had the gingerbread in Disneyland, that's a must-do because I like it much better than the gingerbread here.
So
the stuff here is European. It's that no, it is. It's that
Becky
spice.
also hates the Europeans too.
For somebody who has not been on a Christmas market cruise yet,
By the way, there's going to be a gingerbread house on the Wish. We'll be able to compare gingerbread here versus gingerbread at sea.
Yeah. And we just had gingerbread in Disneyland. So.
And I will, you know what?
What?
I think the gingerbread is, I'll make the comparison once I try it here, but I'll piggyback on that. The churros are better at Disneyland.
Yes.
Because of the humidity.
Yep.
And the water. I'll die on that hill.
And
But
I'll
you know
watch
what?
you. I'll stand behind you and watch you die on the hill.
Maybe, it's been so long I don't remember. Maybe we should go test. Wait. No, my God. Wait. I have such a good idea. Oh my God, this is the best. We do like a meal in Disney World and then fly to Disneyland and compare it the same exact day in Disneyland.
We could do that.
With the space-time continuum going back and forth, we do something here and then fly to Disneyland. Like we do it live here and then we do it live in Disneyland.
I could do that. That could be fun.
This is 2 good ideas I've had in like 1 week.
I know, not bad. The first one was pretty good. You did manage that. I'll give you.
It's
that.
rare. It's rare. Usually
So
like
rare.
one good idea
So
like every.
rare.
Yeah. If you're coming on the cruise, you'll see. Yeah. Oh, I like that gingerbread. We're going to test it here. We're going to test it on the Wish as well.
Yeah. I want to find gingerbread here. I love gingerbread. It's one of my favorite things. But I like the sweeter type. So that's what I was getting to. In the Christmas markets in Europe, you have like a more spicy gingerbread that you have here, like at the beach club, the tiles are that spicy. In Disneyland, it's that sweet, yummy.
Did you ever have the Swedish thin ginger snap cookies?
Yes.
So good. I'm not a sweets guy though. I like it for the spicy, not the sweet.
Of course you're not a sweets guy. You like annihilated that poor gingerbread boy, the gingerbread man, faster than you.
It took me days to eat it. I mean, granted, I hid it in my room, but breakfast at Disney World, then dinner in Disneyland. We could probably do breakfast here and lunch in Disneyland. Oh my God. Is it possible? No, it's not possible. Could you imagine?
Right now.
No.
So afraid.
Could you imagine if we had breakfast in Disney World, went right from here right to the airport, had lunch in Disneyland? Wait for it.
No.
And you had dinner in Alani's? Like, would that be the most epic day ever? Or dinner on a Disney cruise leaving out of the West Coast?
San Diego. Oh. We haven't done that San Diego trip yet.
That's a challenge that I'm down for.
I was on our list is to talk about the next, because we don't have another cruise set up right now past April.
We do. I just haven't announced it yet. I'll just give you a couple minutes. And then look, Laura says we should go to Tokyo. Oh my God! Wait, we literally could do this.
Thank you for that.
Wait.
What?
We start in World.
Uh-huh.
We have breakfast in World, lunch in Land.
Uh-huh.
We go to Aulani. We eat a meal at Aulani and then just go right back to the airport. Then go fly to Asia and just like go to one park, meal at one park.
Wait.
Forget about the money.
No, it's not the money. It's not the money. I want you to remember how you felt when we left from Seattle to Tokyo.
I'm ready.
And how you felt when you got there. Imagine adding a few more time zones to that.
I'm a new man. Because now that I've been to Tokyo, I want to go back. Oh my God,
Yes.
I can't wait to go back to Tokyo. Actually, I take that back.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go back to Kyoto.
Yeah. Well, I love Tokyo too, though. That was
I did. Kyoto was my favorite. But I would also like to see other parts of Japan too. I'd like to go to Okinawa. I'd like to go up north a little bit. West.
all of us
South. I'd like to spend spend a little bit of quality time with it. But around the world in 3 days, sure.
Okay, I'll add that to the list because there's a long list right now. There's a list. We got into 2025 last time we talked.
I sweat every time you say that. It's going to be here before you know it.
Yeah, I mean, look.
Don't look. There's a child in the bar. There's a child in the bar.
No,
just don't look down.
You said it right. You're wrong. You said it wrong. There's a baby in the bar. That's what you... You guys got that reference. Many of you got the reference. It wasn't from me. It's a movie. What movie?
Yeah, but it's the movie of Becky's
It's a
life.
baby in a bar. What's
You
what
say
movie?
it every time.
Well, it's one of my favorite lines from a movie.
Young Frankenstein, Stripes, Blues Brothers. I only know like a few movies. The Man.
They know.
Wait, did you ever see The Man with Two Brains? Oh my God.
No.
Dr. Huffer. Steve Martin. It's such an overlooked Steve Martin. If you have HBO Max, watch The Man with Two Brains with Steve Martin.
So many things I have to watch. I still haven't watched Lost. I've been busy.
Wait,
I haven't watched
you have-
Andor yet either. I haven't watched.
You know what?
I haven't watched the Christmas special, the Guardians Christmas special yet. I haven't done that.
Here's a hot
I've
take
been
for you.
busy.
Time out. I'm going to help you out.
Help is,
I did not love the Guardians Christmas special.
What?
I did not love the Guardians Christmas
Well, I haven't
special.
seen it, so I guess I can't. But I've seen nothing but people loving it.
I know. I'm going to watch it again.
Do
Maybe
you
I
not
was...
have a sense of humor? Did you lose your sense of humor?
Yes, 'cause
Did,
that's me.
did you put it away for?
Well, Santa Claus is here. Guys walking around going, ho, 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 ho.
I was trying to bring you some Christmas spirit because clearly you've lost it.
Oh, good God. Have you watched Spirited?
No.
Oh, my God. Just excuse us for a second. Just use your face. You can't. It's an Android. What do you have to do? You have to, like, color? How do you turn this thing on? Watch Spirited when you get back to your room. Spirited. Have you seen Spirited? It is so
No, it's got Deadpool
funny.
in it. But I mean, not Deadpool, but you know what I mean. Ryan Reynolds. Anything with Ryan Reynolds is good.
It has Deadpool
really
and
good.
Elf. And there's an Elf reference in Spirited.
Is there a Deadpool reference in Spirited?
If you look hard enough, yes. I loved it. I loved Spirited. Like, I can't wait to watch it again. I did. I thought it was fun. I thought it was funny.
I
It
will
was
add it
just
to the
like a
list.
spirit of Christmas thing. Someone just said, look for my name in the credits? Wait. Oh my God, it goes by so fast. Look for my name, Devin McDonough. Look for my name in the credits of Spirit. Devin, what did you do? And thank you and congratulations. That's awesome.
That's very cool.
How was the Christmas music for Guardians attraction in Epcot?
You did it?
It's fine. It's fine. It was fine.
You have an issue with Guardians. Do we need to?
I think Guardians is one of the top 2 attractions in Walt Disney World, hands down,
Okay,
no
but-
questions asked.
but-
I love Guardians, except for the fact that I still cannot get Everybody Wants to Rule the World. I'm going to just put my headphones on and play it for myself.
You haven't gotten that one yet.
I've been on the attraction multiple times. It's a quest. It's a quest for fun. It's a quest to get that song.
We can try again on Sunday.
Listen, Gloria Estefan and your Miami Sound Machine, I love you to death. But if I get conga one more time, like, come on, baby, do the conga. Like, give me a little Tears for Fears.
You're gonna throw your phone off just
Give
so
me
they
a little
stop
Tears for Fears.
and we start again.
Yeah, the holiday song is fine.
Is it just the same story,
It's the
different
same,
song?
yeah. And it's just one song, you know. It's not like a variety of songs. I was sort of hoping, maybe it's because I set expectations of my own. I was hoping for like a little like medley action, like give me a little like Christmas medley kind of thing. It's not. It's fine. It's fine.
Fine.
It's fun. It's nice. It's fun.
It's
not
fine.
thrilling,
It's nice.
but
it's
nice.
Fine. It's fine.
What movie?
It's fine. It's fine.
Nice. Nice. Not thrilling.
It's a
but
baby
nice.
in a bar. What? I have no idea what movie.
What
you
movie?
can guess my movie. I can't guess yours.
What movie? Nice. Nice. Not thrilling, but nice. Somebody's going to get it. I really enjoyed it. So, Kate, I enjoyed conga too. The first 27 times I got it. I just wanted a little bit of... I'm a simple man. Like, cup of water, good friends, Becky, and everybody wants to rule the world. I'm not saying that you're not a good friend. I just want to make sure we're mentioning you by name.
And the pinky went up for that. Okay,
Yeah.
moving on.
Best, I can't get conga. What does it say? I can't get conga. What's the secret? Ride with me. Drew, come ride with me. I will guarantee you get conga. So Scott, so the secret for Guardians to not get Disney is to keep your head straight. You need
Don't
to
look
avoid the temptation of doing this. You can let your little eyeballs move around, but if you keep your head straight and up against the thing, you'll be fine.
Take a bone-ine beforehand.
I don't think you need to do that.
I did.
Well, you're a raging alcoholic too. Do as she said. What? Kids, don't do drugs.
Wow.
Okay. I get it all the time too.
You missed me. You really missed me. Otherwise, it wouldn't be turned up to 22.
Let me see what I'm.
We didn't have like our 9-hour-long planning calls because he did it in War and Peace over email, over
I hate you so much.
and over and over again.
What?
Nice.
What are you laughing at?
Nice hand gesture.
What? The email was long.
It was so long
that I crafted by hand because there's a lot of stuff that we do on these cruises.
The binder and mailed it. It was so big.
Would you prefer that I not be thorough and not give the proper information to prepare
maybe not,
our friends?
Maybe not all in one email. Small doses. One a day.
This is a light version of what I deal with on a constant basis. Did anybody get the nice, not thrilling, but nice?
I don't know.
Nice.
I can't read the
Nice.
comments because there's... Lovely.
That was awesome. Look, I cousined it there for a second.
Okay, wait. I gotta like do my hair now. Hold on. There. I still can't see the comments.
Speaking of cousin it, I was just told that Wednesday on Netflix is the most watched, the most streamed show in like history, like more than Stranger Things.
Which is
Stranger Things is a show about these kids in the 80s.
what is the most streamed?
It was Stranger Things.
But what is it now?
I just told you now. Wednesday.
Oh, when?
Who's on first? I don't know. Third base. How old are you? It's Wednesday.
What day is it?
Kids.
Today
wait.
is Wednesday.
Somebody says kids are just laying in the chair behind you. Wait, what? Let's see. Sorry, Becky.
He always picks the best places.
You said I need to be in a bar. There's going to be children around. I need something to numb the pain. What are your exact words? Close. It was close. I'm paraphrasing.
Wasn't it more like, where do you want to go to do the show? It's almost 6 o'clock because you were supposed to be here at 6 and you're not here at 6 because you killed a
Becky,
frog.
let me explain to you the way the rest of humanity works. When you're planning to get together with somebody and you're flying in from Seattle, normally you just pick up your little play school phone and go, I just landed. I'll be there in an hour. I'm in the car, not I'm here. Why were you not waiting for me? Why is there not a processional waiting for me as I make my grand entrance?
Because in the chat, you said 6-ish at Contemporary.
6-ish. I got here at 6:23. That's still 6-ish.
Great show tonight.
Hi, I'm Lou. I do a podcast about Disney World. Occasionally, we actually talk about Disney World. Yeah.
Christmas markets.
If this is your first time, we are going to do it. Who would do, because we're going to do it, who would do a river cruise, which is very different than, and I've never done one before, but it's very different than a regular Disney or any other cruise line cruise. But explain briefly, not like a Lou email or a Lou podcast, briefly what a river cruise is and what the Christmas market is and what is the draw. You've got 30 seconds, go.
Wow, more than 30 seconds because there's
You're wasting
so
time.
much
You're
to
literally
a
wasting
river
time.
cruise.
You've got 23
it's
seconds left.
It's a smaller ship. It is very small. As a matter of fact, it usually holds about 100 people to 120 people. And they go up the rivers in Europe, which is amazing because you're not just going to ports that large, huge cruise ships are going into. You are sailing into small little towns, medieval towns, with
Medieval times?
towns. But I'm sure there could be some sort of armor somewhere if you need to find it. But in Europe, they do have Christmas markets, which are set up around the
They
churches.
didn't use utensils during medieval times. Oh, but they served Pepsi during medieval times? What movie? You get this right. I will pay for every drink. I'll pay for every drink that you buy on the cruise.
I have no... All right, I'm going to Google it.
Why are there utensils? They didn't use utensils in medieval times. Oh, but they served Pepsi?
He totally just took my phone.
Gad, keep going. See if somebody gets that.
I have no idea.
Not thrilling, but nice. And
You're just...
utensils in medieval times.
You are just full of movie quotes tonight.
I don't get out much.
Clearly. So... Anyway, the Christmas markets are in those towns around the churches. They set up Christmas markets, which are everything from milled wine to ice skating rinks to gingerbread.
Try the milled wine. It's delicious. What movie? It's actually not milled wine. It's mulled wine, but
it's
in the movie.
It's not delicious.
In the movie, right?
I'm not a fan of it.
Try the mulled wine. It's delicious. What movie? Come on. It's easy.
Honestly,
Everybody knows it. Wait, Kenyon got it right. It was Cable Guy.
I haven't seen Cable Guy.
Matthew Broderick and Jim Carrey. You've never seen Cable
No.
Guy? Good God.
No. Why?
Because there's quality jokes like that. And Steve Chumley gets nice, not thrilling, but nice.
Which was
Who says it? Dom DeLuise in History of the World Part 1.
Every answer, I gotta learn that, is either Young
Right.
Frankenstein
Because
or...
so is the other quote. Try the mulled wine, it's delicious. Judas, would you care for a beverage? My God, I love when Mel Brooks passes away, I am going to weep and mourn. Serious face.
You're gonna do a podcast about it, aren't you?
I will.
Okay.
I'm still
And
going to
never-
do my 70s and 80s podcast one of these days.
Yeah, when this whole Disney thing goes away, right?
No, I can do both. I have plenty of free time.
Oh,
If you know me, if you know
how
me,
much of a lie that
and you're
was.
cursing at your
Yes.
phone or your TV or whatever because I just said I
I'm
have
on a
plenty
call.
of time.
I'm driving. I've got a meeting.
I'm waiting. There
I've
should
gotta
be
eat.
a Facebook message should pop up any second now, which will say something like, "If you say that again, I'm going to murder you because you haven't done that."
There's so many of us that could say that.
Jim O, who I love, by the way.
Yeah?
Mel Brooks. And if you have and this is not a plug for HBO Max, but it's a plug for HBO Max. There's like 2 great Mel Brooks documentary interview shows, which are fascinating and fantastic.
You know what my favorite Mel Brooks movie is?
The 2,000-Year-Old Man.
Nope.
With who? Who did he do the 2,000-Year-Old Man with?
I don't know because I didn't watch it. But
It's not something to watch. It's whatever.
My favorite one is Silent Movie.
High anxiety.
I saw that. It was all right.
The producers.
That was good.
The producers. It's cool. Listen, anybody who can get away with a musical called Springtime for Hitler, it's just.
It was a different time then.
I almost sang it. Oh my God! I almost started singing Springtime for Hitler. All right.
Yeah.
Heather got it right. It's Carl Reiner, also a comedy genius.
Yes. Silent Movie.
Yeah.
Where the mime is the only one that speaks. Which is still my favorite.
What's the mime's name?
Marcel Marceau.
What's that again?
Marcel Marceau.
Wow, look. You don't get many right, but when you do, I make sure you get your accolades for it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Will this be separate checks? It's also history of the world. Wait, somebody just said the 12 chairs. I have to see. Well, it's been ages. Who was the only person to talk in that movie, Father Christopher? Merchandising. What movie? Merchandising.
Spaceballs.
The Flamethrower. The kids love this one. Do you know that
I got one right and you didn't even
when...
say. Yeah, I got one right.
Do you know...
I get no credit for that one.
Because it's Spaceballs. Everybody knows. Do you know that when Mel Brooks brought his script to George Lucas for permission, George said, "You can do it. I love the script. You can do it as long as you don't sell any action figures and toys and merchandise." So all the stuff that you see in that one scene was stuff that they wanted to make and they couldn't make because of his deal with George Lucas.
So I wonder where all those pieces are.
probably in Mel Brooks' basement.
That'd be cool to get.
Leave us alone, Mel Brooks. Wait, I have to go back.
So we were talking
I was
about...
going to say, you're still talking about the
Anyway.
the river cruise thing.
Yeah, I was going to say, who would like to go? What?
I'm raising my hand.
Oh, it looked like you were going to hit me or tell me to be quiet. I mean,
again,
like,
violence,
top to
not
the
an
hand.
option. Top of the hand. How old are you? Is it 1992? Like,
Did you really just do that to me?
hated it. Don't get saucy with me, Bernays. Harvey Korman, also a comedy genius. Tim Conway and
Yes.
Harvey Korman on the
They were great.
Carol Burnett show were some of the funniest stuff I have
And
ever seen.
so was Carol Burnett.
I
Give props to the women. She
I
rocked.
wanted two things as a kid. I wanted loving. I wanted, if you grew up in the Northeast, you know what Romper Room is. And at the
did
beginning
too.
of, so
We
when she had
Romper
the little,
Room.
did
the
you?
mirror, yeah.
When she used to call out everybody's names, I would like put my face closer to TV. She never said my name, ever. And I wanted, because at the end when Carol Burnett would sort of just riff with the audience,
Yeah.
and like sometimes little boys would be like, "Can I come up and have a kiss?" All I wanted to do was go watch Carol Burnett, and I wanted Carol Burnett to give me a kiss. I still have time. I can make this happen. If you know Carol Burnett,
Hook up.
this is a
My
phone,
friend
by the
here.
way. This
Yeah,
is also a
that's-
phone. The phones used to
They
look
still
like.
make those?
You were talking about. You were talking about. Father Christmas says you two are at the bar long before. This is water. This
I noticed
is.
I have not really drank hardly any of that.
Oh yeah, Rhine River. Wait, somebody said Rhine River.
We need
And
adult supervision.
Heidelberg Castle?
clearly. Yes, Heidelberg Castle in Germany. Germany?
Is Carlos the only person that thinks Blazing Saddles is the best Mel Brooks movie? So did you know? All right, if anybody gets this right without looking it up, I will buy Becky another drink.
No, I'm good.
So, Blazing Saddles is Mel Brooks famously only wanted to only make his own movies, but somebody else brought him the concept of Blazing Saddles before it was called Blazing Saddles. What was it called? If you get this right, I will be mortified, and
no idea.
I will.
Clearly, I have no idea. And how did this
I
become
will
the,
sing. I don't
the
know.
Mel Brooks hour?
It doesn't matter because
We're in Disney anyway.
so
So
it was
as long as
called
we're here.
it was called Tex X. Somebody gave him this idea. It was called Tex X. What famous comedian was the first person Mel Brooks hired to help him write Blazing Saddles?
Bill Cosby.
Wrong.
Okay. Just pulling one out of the air.
You'll never get it.
Well, okay. Who? George Carlin.
Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor helped write Blazing Saddles.
That doesn't surprise me because they were friends.
My brother's favorite movie. I love I can quote Blazing Saddles. I'm going to do a one-man dramatic retelling of Blazing Saddles.
Go.
I mean,
I'll be over here.
maybe I shouldn't do it in a Disney park, but like, Julia got a Richard Pryor. But
Clock is ticking.
go ahead, keep going. I don't want to.
No, come on. No, you've now set this up, and you need to knock it out of the park.
I can't. I mean, I can, but I won't. I'll do it for the. You know what? I'll do it for the nation. I'll do a nation call, and I will just. It'll be my dramatic retelling, a one-man show of Blazing Saddles.
So tell all of them when they need to be a nation member so that they can attend
Right.
and see this.
Okay, go ahead.
But
You were talking about that cruise thing.
now are we all the way back around to that?
I think we've moved on.
Because it really is something
So
we've
this
been
is
considering.
this is an interesting question, and I think I have the answer.
Here we go.
Amy says, "I wonder how the Wish will celebrate Walt's birthday. I think I know the answer. They won't. and I'll be supremely disappointed, but I will set my expectations accordingly.
And why do you think they won't?
Because it's not something that is, and it's my mad face.
Okay.
It is not something that they do here, and they should, because
Yeah.
we are losing the connection and the respect.
Let me ask.
I'm not done. Go ahead. Now you've ruined.
Do you think that with the 100th anniversary coming up, that might change? Because that's all about Walt.
I hope so. I hope
Me
so.
too.
I will stand by the flag that I planted, and I understand why. But I think that's, well, I'll give a relevant example. I think that on October 1st, an opportunity was lost. An opportunity that would have taken a little bit of time and zero money to honor not just Walt, but Roy Disney.
Which
I think there should have been,
deserves it too.
you take
Sidekicks
20 minutes.
And, people need.
I don't know if I call them a
Need love
sidekick,
too.
but I think you take 20 minutes
Uh-huh.
and you have somebody where you play back the dedication of Walt Disney World. Or do it on the 24th. I don't care. Do it on the actual day.
That would have been smart.
But some brief recognition of, and when I say the men, I mean the people, but the Disney name and the Disney brothers, who this place doesn't happen without, well, no, she wasn't involved in the company. Like Roy built this place.
Okay.
Roy built this. I mean, he didn't. Roy built this place.
Yes, absolutely. But it was the wives do support their husbands
I'm not talking about the work.
in their endeavors. Just ask Deanna. Women should get the credit too.
So should the children and the uncles and the.
No.
Oh, good God. You wonder why I.
Oh, this is fun. But you're right.
It's exhausting. Give me a sip of this.
Walt and Roy. Walt and Roy should.
And their moms and their sisters and their daughters.
They should be acknowledged.
They're the butcher down the street. But yes, they should have.
But they should.
But I don't. So to answer your question, I don't think anything's going to happen on the Wish. But maybe we'll do our own little celebration.
Hey, there you go. You should.
I'm going to celebrate Walt and Roy by eating extra tuna at 1923. DCL
Double
better
everything.
call the ocean man and order more tuna.
So 2 entrees, one for Walt and one for Roy, because you have to have 2 of everything to
God, I can't
honor
wait.
them both and the memories of them both.
It's going to be, you better get us a bigger table because I'm going to need room to maneuver.
There's a reason why we have like a 6-foot table for Muchacho here, because when he orders, there's like plates everywhere, and they're not mine.
You know what that's called?
They're yours. Yes.
Doing the cruise right.
Just leave some for other people. That's the courteous thing to do.
I'm sure it'll be okay.
Okay.
They have a better chance of running out of chicky tenders at night. Oh my God, I can't wait. And the pizza. Top 3 things to eat on the Disney Wish.
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, well. There's so many things. The tuna at 1923. 100%. I like the pizza. The pizza is better than it is in Palo. Hands down.
Word up.
I also like the...
Pigeon. The pigeon.
No, you really hated the pigeon.
I didn't hate the pigeon. I ate
were,
the pigeon.
You were disappointed in the pigeon. The pigeon did not deliver for you.
I'm having.
But you know what I really like? The Mexican bowl place where you could make the bowls and the tacos and the burritos, and that's one of my favorite.
Which is surprising, you because you actually have to sort of like serve yourself. Like you have to carry a tray.
I know.
I got to get video of that. I have to get video of Becky carrying a tray.
No. Those are good. I like those. I personally enjoyed Enchanté. You were
It's not my
not
vibe.
impressed.
Yeah, it's not my vibe.
It's not you.
It's and it's fine. I think it has its place. It's part of the reason why we talked about certain aspects of that ship appealing to a certain demographic. Yeah, enchanté is not my bag, baby.
So what are you looking for?
Try the pigeon. It's delicious. The pigeon. I'm going back for seconds.
You're not.
Make this pigeon happen again.
There's no way.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have any more pigeon? Said nobody ever. Who's going? Ooh, there's pigeon tonight, honey. Get the bird.
In France. The French love their pigeon.
Do they?
Yeah.
If you're French, do you love pigeon?
I'm not sure if we have a lot of people from France.
It's not. I did it once. What's the weirdest thing that you've ever eaten?
I try not to.
I mean, I know you. That's sort of why I'm asking the question.
Actually, not that far off base. Probably octopus. That's
called Christmas.
I'm not that adventurous of an eater.
So, top 3 weirdest things I've ever eaten. Wait. So, not, and it wasn't supposed to. Lou's used to the big New York pigeons. The worst thing I've ever put in my mouth, you know exactly where I'm going, is the pickled plum that somebody tried to poison me with at the...
Yeah, you don't.
Huh?
yeah, that whole story.
It was, yeah. I've eaten horse in France.
Ooh.
Accidentally.
Ooh.
Accidentally.
That's wrong.
Let me explain.
You ate trigger.
You say tigger or trigger?
Trigger.
So...
Oh, man.
I went with the French club when I was in high school. I was not in the French club, nor did I take French. But my homeroom teacher, who I was like very friendly with, ran the French club, and she's like, if you want to come, you can come, that's fine. So I'm like, I'm going to France. So on the Champs-Élysées, there was a Renault car dealership. I'll never forget this. And in the back of the car dealership was a restaurant that had windows.
Say it was a horse.
No. So I opened up the menu. I'm gonna reenact the scene. I open up the menu, and it's all Greek to me because it's not Greek, it's French, and I have no idea what anything is. I'm like, what am I supposed to order?
Why don't you ask?
Because I looked over, and I saw someone eating something with eggs and meat, and I'm like, oh, bonjour, I'll have that. My friend, that right there, I'll eat that. It's over, eat it. I'm like, it's pretty good. It's different. I'm like, hey, friend whose name I don't remember, crack open your little English-French dictionary thingy. Let's see if we can translate this. Let's start looking stuff up. And I'm like, is it goat? Is it pig? Is it cow? Is it pigeon? We're going down the list. I'm like, oh, let's start going to the weird animals. Is it iguana? Is it we can't figure it out. I close the book and I'm like, 3/4 of the way done. I was like, oh, merde. I was like, look up horse. It was horse.
Oh. Yeah, that's not appetizing.
I mean, I finished it. It would have been rude not to.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So, Lou said, I'm hungry as a horse. They thought it meant, I'm hungry, bring me a horse. Yeah.
Ew.
It's fine.
Okay, horse. And what's the third?
Pigeon.
Pigeon. Okay.
Yeah, that pigeon was not, it was no bueno.
It should have gone my direction, which was good old American beef.
I know, but it's the chef. Look, I think out of respect for the chef, I wanted to eat the way the chef had prepared the menu.
And now we have a great story that will last forever and ever and ever.
It really was, when we talk about research trip, I mean, it really was research. It's part of the reason why and I went from pigeon, and I literally I left enchanté, and I had chicken tenders. So, it's fine.
It was all in the bird family.
It was fine. It was fine. Don't get the pigeon. If you're going to spend that money, pull a Becky. I don't want the pigeon, I want the steak. I don't want the vegetables, I want the thing. It's a little bit of a Meg Ryan thing going on, but it works.
I'll own that.
Somebody asked to see the monorail.
Monorail. What TV show?
Simpsons.
Thank you.
Come on. Please.
I'm gonna... Girl had to try. Just, guess. What else is on
Somebody
your mind?
had groundhog stew. Ew, what?
be
I
over
saw
here.
somebody said they had chocolate-covered crickets, which, by the way, do you know crickets are like the solution to some of the world's
Yes.
like
Yeah.
hunger problems because
Yeah.
they're so high in protein?
Yeah, can't do it. It's a no.
Don't.
Well, in China,
A wise man once said to me, "When you're hungry, you'll eat anything, and if you're hungry enough, you will eat
do
anything."
you remember in China the tarantula on sticks?
Which I did not eat. No, wait. Oh
What
no,
else
no.
was it?
I will. I didn't have it, but one of the most interesting because I want to be respectful
Nice
of the
save.
culture. Thank you. So I was invited to speak in the Philippines many moons ago. Somebody who's watching was actually there with me. I was invited to go speak in the Philippines, and it was amazing. Like this incredible resort, like on the beach. It was just awesome. Philippine people were so nice. The food was so good. The resort was gorgeous. Yes, you don't have to whisper. It's fine. But you kind of just did. No, I'm just kidding.
Philippines.
And the last night, they had this huge feast with like traditional Filipino food and like singers and dancers. It was just this cultural explosion. It was wonderful and beautiful, and I loved it. And they had balut. Go ahead, say it. No, don't look it up. I'm going to tell you. Don't look it up.
Okay, please tell me.
Don't look
Okay.
it up, and don't look at pictures. Balut is a fertilized egg that is sort of halfway through the process. So it's sort of part egg, part bird.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's gooey
Nope.
and it's crunchy and it's blah.
Nope, not gonna do it. Did you?
I did not.
Okay, you
Because one of the other speakers was like, I'm going to have balut. Look at how cool and tough I am. Took a bite, threw it up. I'm like, I'll have the pigeon, please. Like, yeah.
to
And
know.
remember when we were in China, I don't know if Lori's here, the 1,000-year-old egg, the 100-year-old
Yes.
egg, whatever that, Lori, I love you to death, and I love her adventurous spirit. I really do. But is it the 100-year-old egg? What do they call it?
think
The
so.
1,000-year-old egg, whatever it is, the 2,000-year-old man. Again, it's these eggs that are sort of fermented over time and like left out in the sun. It's not. It's not a good
Can we
scene.
come back around to Christmas or something because this is really kind of freaking me out right now.
What is the best food? This is a question for you. What is the best thing you've ever eaten? The single item. Balut used to be one of the challenges on Survivor. What is the best single item of food you've ever eaten in Walt Disney World? The single best item of food. I'm taking off my glasses for effect. The single best item of food you've ever eaten in Walt Disney World. Don't be like, oh, I had this dinner at one thing. What movie? One thing.
One movie.
One movie. Famous actor. Famous line. It's this.
Oh.
One thing. Come on, you got it.
Yes, I do.
You do. You got it. Come on, you know it. Yep, it's him. You know who it is.
Yes, I do.
One arm push-up at the Oscars.
No. Yeah.
Somebody will get it. Just one, Amanda. Just one thing. One single item. The ribs at Morimoto's. Kristen, that's a great pull. That's a really good pull. The fresh made pasta back at Tutto Italia when it was Alfredo's. Also really good. A banana after the marathon.
The cheese after the marathon. That's...
Becky, but you didn't run the marathon. You just ate the cheese. Like, it doesn't count.
I did
you
a 5-minute 10K. It was after the 10K. I did one 10K and I called it
Spicy
good.
tip yip at Docking Bay 7. Wow.
I like the tip yip.
It's because it's chicken.
But it's good.
The bison burger at Geyser Point. I agree with that. Curly is right, Lucy Navarez. What movie? Curly from what movie? And who is the actor? The salmon Caesar salad at 50's prime time. Another ribs at Morimoto.
Wow.
The steak at Space 220 is the best I ever had.
Wow.
Peking duck. I remember the Peking duck we had in Beijing. Oh, Yves, that was so good.
And you chased me around the table with the
pasta in
chicken
Italy.
head. Was it a duck head or a chicken
No,
head?
that
I don't remember.
that was at the hotel. It was a chicken head.
And we were at the restaurant. Yes.
The
Oh,
corn
that was a
soup at
big
Tiffin's. Jack Palance. Very good.
Oh.
Ellen
Yeah.
and Matchall. The filet at Steakhouse.
You know who else did that?
This.
Yes.
You.
No, movie.
The Brussels at Polite Pig, Marla Chan. The
Dr. Strange.
The Outer Rim waffles that used to be served right behind you 40 years ago when Outer Rim was a restaurant. Look at Fred Sherman coming in with the retro, like...
This was a restaurant?
cheeseburger, spring roll,
It's
filet
always been a bar to
sliders.
me.
Pressed penny pie at Casey's. I don't know what that is.
Oh, neither.
New York strip at Flying Fish. Scrambled emu egg. 7-layer cake at Top of the World.
Oh, that's huge. It's really good.
Meal at Raglan Road is like I am a sweets guy.
Maybe something at Takumite when you actually take me and not stand me up.
By taking you, I will go with you, but you are...
I'm happy to pay.
Oh my God.
If you'll actually
That's all I
show
need to
up.
do. Listen.
If you will actually show up, because he stood me up one time. It's like, oh my
such a
God, am I
lie.
supposed to be there?
Wait,
It's
hold
like,
on a
yeah,
second.
I'm sitting right here by myself.
Hi, I'm Lou Mangello. Do you honestly think I would give up a free meal at Takumi Te, which, by the way, I'm going to, once again, I'm going to plant my flag. Takumi Te, I'm taking Boathouse out of the equation because it's its own special place.
Again.
Takumi Te is the best dining experience in Walt Disney World.
I need to go back because I was by myself.
Which is awesome.
And it's no, it really isn't. Not in a
Who
place
else
like
likes
that.
to eat? Who else
And
likes eating alone?
And I don't like eating alone.
Oh,
I will.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes it's nice.
Well,
It's just me and the table and my thoughts and my food.
and more space on the table for your plates.
Lay it all out.
Yeah, that's more like it. But it was, for me, the ambiance inside, it was like one table next to another table next to another table. And
That's
really
called a
didn't have-
restaurant.
But I mean,
You literally just said, I want a table all on my own.
it didn't have a lot. The room that they put me in didn't have a lot of character.
The only thing that could have been better is if I would have sat on a tatami mat on the floor.
I have a picture of you sitting on a mat on the floor in Japan, and
Oh
he's
my
trying
God,
to
it
take
was
a
so
picture, and I'm like, I don't know, 20 yards away, and he spots me trying to take a picture of him, and he is making a gesture at me. So I think I might have to post that to the nation.
It's fine. Remember, don't bring a knife to a gunfight. I have pictures. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, we could pretty much take each other down.
I always have an ace in the hole. But I think Takumi Te is...
When are we going?
Let's get back from the cruise and we'll make it happen. Because I think it's from the second you approach the door, it's this plain door on the side of the building that's almost unmarked. And you walk in and when that door closes behind you, you're somewhere else. You forget that you're at Epcot. And there's no other restaurant that I feel that same way, because it doesn't feel like a Disney version of a Japanese restaurant in a theme park. It feels like somebody picked up a little piece of Japan and brought it over and plopped it in the side of that building.
I could see a couple of those rooms feeling that way. So I guess the one I was in just didn't have that hit. But then again,
What room were you in?
I was sitting there texting you going, where are you? I'm here by myself.
I was probably like saving a kitten or something. Like there's a reason why I couldn't go. I would never turn down, oh, you're in surgery? Oh, fine, just blow me off.
But you definitely weren't there.
I missed all the
I
other
was going to
comments
say
about
you're like missing everybody.
My dream is to eat it. Mike Pasquarello says, my dream is to eat at Takumi Te. For you, Mike, I'll show up. Wait.
Really?
Cobb salad. I just had a Cobb salad at the Derby the other day. Still so good.
It is really good.
But they don't mix it anymore.
Well, they didn't recently when I was there last anyway.
That's what I just said. Ooey gooey buttery ice cream. I'm not a sweets guy. Peanut butter and jelly shakes with a shot of Chambord at 50's prime time.
I haven't been to 50's Prime Time since we were there.
That's a long time ago.
Yes.
The bibimbap is so good at Morimoto. Oh my god!
What?
So it comes in an iron like pot. Excuse me, with fried rice inside, and there's fish, and they come over and they serve it, and they cook the fish on the inside parts of because it's so hot, it cooks the fish, and then they put it back on the rice. Oh god, it's so good. We should go to Morimoto, like tonight.
I miss the bento box though. The lunch bento box is my favorite thing on the planet, and they took it away.
Eggs al
I
forno at
protest.
Boardwalk, filet sliders, but you have to get. What you do is when you order the filet sliders, you tell your server like, "Come here, come on closer," and you say, "I'd like that with caramelized onions, please." And you give them a little wink. I'm telling you, life changing.
The blueberry cheesecake.
Not a sweets guy, but I love the blueberry cheesecake.
It's off the menu again, apparently.
But if you know a guy, sometimes you can make the blueberry cheesecake happen. The rigatoni at Topolino's. Carlos Bravo, Mom, Grandma. Not that I ever called her Grandma. Mom and my grandmother we called Mom. But Mom and my mom, the rigatoni at Topolino with the side of filet.
Yes.
Is the best pasta I've ever eaten. Now, that being said, I'm also really hungry, and a good angel hair bolognese, chef's kiss, is so good, but that's amazing. Shrimp tempura at Yak and Yeti.
Oh, yum.
I haven't been to Yak and Yeti in a long time either.
I haven't either.
All the stuff we lost from Disney in a minute, all the stuff that I killed. It was the petition for me to stop doing Disney in a minute that made me stop doing Disney in a minute. Whoa, what just happened?
Do you know how to work that thing?
Yeesh. I don't know what I did.
Who's drinking?
I just clicked. Oh, I have to go all the way back now. So far back. I've lost it.
You need
I lost where I
screen
was.
for
Oh my god. Now I'm really far behind. The okonomiyaki fries. So Jason, they used to have like real okonomiyaki. Like, this is where you say, "What's that?"
That's exactly what I was thinking.
You've eaten it
Couldn't
before.
you see it on my face?
You've eaten it before.
You ordered it for
in
me,
Japan.
didn't you?
No, we went to. So
Yeah.
okonomiyaki is a. It's like, depends on how it's made. It's about yay wide. It's like a pancake with the cabbage
pancake place.
and and the sweet.
That
and
was
the,
cool.
Oh my god,
That was one of the best.
And it was so good because you didn't want to finish yours, and I had mine.
I know.
And yours, and it was made right in front of us in that high-rise building
I
with the
remember
little
sitting
capsule
there
hotel.
with Meg
Oh, my God.
and Kristen and eating all of that stuff. That was so good.
So they used to serve okonomiyaki at Katsura Grill. But
Okay.
I think people just didn't know what it was. And it wasn't on the menu. So now they've okonomiyaki. One of these days,
What are we doing now?
I might take you to sort of my secret Japanese izakaya off property.
You've been saying that for like 2 years.
I have yet to ever have a bad meal there. The food is outstanding. The service is great. It's super chill. Like, you feel like you're in Japan. And there are other restaurants.
Friday night, Saturday. Oh, no,
There are
Saturday
other
night,
restaurant that just opened, which is up on 50, which to you is like being on Pluto, but it's up on 50. They invited me to do like an omakase. Oh my god, it is one of the top 3 meals I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah. I took my son. I thought his brains were going to fall out of his head. Presentation, description, quality of food, everything is just.
Is it like an upscale restaurant, or is it
No.
like just a walk-in?
It's. I mean, I went right before, like it was like doing like soft openings. But for okonomiyaki, it's only 6 seats at the bar. I think they do 2 seatings a night, and you have to have a reservation for it. But outstanding food. Like life-changingly good.
Okay. There's another thing on the list that you have to take me to that There's a long list.
Oh my God! Now I'm craving. Oh, and the place that I like, Izakaya, makes okonomiyaki, and it's nice and thick, and it's God, it's so good. So good.
What's so fun about these is that we learned so much about you.
I'm a simple man.
No.
Wait.
No. Sure.
I am a simple man. The peanut butter pie right across the hall from me. I think she means right there. I'm not a sweets guy, but I do like peanut butter because it's a health food.
Okay. Cheesecake is too.
In my definition, it's a health food. See?
There's a pumpkin cheesecake over there, apparently.
What?
Yeah.
So Paul says they mixed the Cobb salad when we were there in October. So maybe just either I had a really bad server or because I was outside at the lounge. Peking duck at Morimoto's is the best way to eat duck. 100%. Becky doesn't like duck.
I don't want to. There's just some animals that are too cute and fluffy, and
So
I can't.
wait a minute. So
I
now
just can't.
chicken is okay
Yes.
because it's ugly.
No, it's not because it's ugly.
You just said some animals are too cute to eat.
I never had a pet chicken. So
You had a pet duck?
I'm not.
You never
It's
had a
like
pet-
Daffy. I'm not
We
gonna
actually
eat
had pet
Daffy
ducks.
or
My son
Donald
for his FFA class,
I remember.
we had ducks at our house. They were
Did you
cute
kill
for
them and
like
eat them too?
4 days. No, I had to go with them to this stupid farm fair thing, and you had to like show them, and oh my God, it was awful. It was like Father of the Year for sitting through that. But
Speaking of ducks, you have a duck obsession all of a sudden, I noticed.
a what?
A duck obsession.
Where's my duck obsession?
The cruise.
It's a thing. The ducks, the hiding of cruise ducks is a thing.
Yes.
And now we have WW Radio blue ducks that we're going to be hiding on the cruise. And if people return them, they may get a prize.
Okay.
Lots of sneaky stuff going on.
When are you gonna have time to hide ducks?
Don't you worry about it.
It's like between the chicken tenders and the pizza.
And when are we going to have time? When are we going to have time?
That's what I was afraid of.
No, Becky, you cannot hide them in the concierge lounge because nobody can get there. It's just all at my table in the lounge. That's not, you know what, we'll take care of. I'll do the duck hiding. It's a big thing. Like, it's
Yes,
a
it
really
is. It's
big
a huge
thing.
It has been since about 2015.
This is a new thing for me. Wait, number one meal, the lunchroom service, is the pancakes and bacon brought to your theme park room at the Contemporary. Eat it on the balcony and all is right. That's not a bad night either. That's not a bad morning either.
Huh.
They're still talking about food, by the way.
Well, I wonder why.
Oh my God, I'm so far behind.
It's you. Of course, there's food involved.
I'm so far behind in
So,
Caleb Joshua Hill had ducks for 8 years. Oh, and they're so loud either. Ay, ay, ay.
Are you going to figure out something to announce? Because you said you had things on boards and stuff that you haven't told me about yet.
Yeah, I do. Becky, when you see the size of the bags that I'm bringing to the Welcome Center, you're going to be like, what? The size and the weight of the bags.
We only have like an hour and a half to give everything to everybody. You can't
just...
You could be.
I'm going
you
to
could be Santa
need...
and deliver them to all of the staterooms.
Oh, no.
It is Christmas.
There's a lot. I'll take half and you take half. Oh no, I'm not done. It's a big ship. It's a really
It's a lot of
big ship.
staterooms.
It's a lot of staterooms.
It's a lot of staterooms.
It's a lot of
It wouldn't be so bad if we were like on one deck.
A river cruise delivered to all the staterooms.
With 50 staterooms, which would be easy,
Yeah.
or 50-ish staterooms.
We should sort of put that out there. We need to sort of talk about
Yes.
like an actual time frame and sort of.
We already put it on the calendar.
I know, but and sort of put it out there
Yes.
and see how seriously because everybody's like yeah I'm in, but see how seriously committed people are. I wonder if we get if there's 50 staterooms.
Typically, well, there's 120 people.
So there's a possibility we could take over like a whole cruise.
Yes.
That
We could charter the ship.
That would
be...
Don't ruin it. Just let me just live in this for a second.
Okay.
And then that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Just us.
Just us.
On Christmas markets, food, no pigeons.
Here comes the business part. that would be one of those things that we would have to like take the money and pay for it, and
We'll get people to seriously like commit, like put their money where their mouth is.
with no refund unless it was an emergency, which is why you have travel insurance.
Masterandtravel.com.
Or we can put it on your credit card.
I think. Listen, I mean, the points would be great.
Yes, you would have diamond status on Delta, right? Like within the first 5 or 6.
So
That actually isn't a bad idea. I think we should.
oh my God, that'd be awesome. We can talk about it on the plane ride from Disneyland to Aulani.
Yeah, we already have on the calendar. We have talked about going back to Disneyland.
We need to go back to Aulani too.
We do. That's been a while.
You know what else we need to go back to?
Japan.
Japan.
I know you're going to say that.
Come on.
Of course. That is.
Plus, I have to like.
But hold on. Let me make sure he's not announcing we're going to Japan. After you talked about it last time,
I'm announcing that we're going to Japan.
We started getting emails going.
I can't mute you right now.
Book me on Japan. It's like we have no trip to book.
I'm going to start my own little like. I'm going to take my own little form and just make it into my own interest list. We're going to Japan. Details, schmeetails. Like we're going to Japan.
2026.
No, we can sneak that in before then. I might be dead by 2026, so.
Please
use that as like incentive to sneak it in. Plus, I told my son like years ago when I blew him off that I was going to like Nick. It's a research trip. So I said, Nicholas, I said if you and I'm like here I'm thinking like no way it's going to happen. I said if you get a 4.0 throughout high school, I'll take you to Japan. He's got a 4.7 because he's taking all these college classes, and I'm like, oh well, I guess. Go. And I'm like, well, technically it's not a 4.0, it's a 4.7, so I don't have to take you. You didn't read the fine print.
Well. And we're going to be kind of limited on time with him because he's going to be going to college.
Not cool. Not cool.
Very cool. I think it's very cool. Nick, if you're watching, I'm really proud of you. I am proud of you.
I'm going to be traveling like there's nobody's business next year. Like when he goes to school, I need to keep myself occupied. Like we're doing trips like there's nobody business. I think we could do a trip a month.
Oh, God. That would kill me. That would literally kind of kill me.
Do this every month? Come on, how much fun? Nobody has more fun than us.
This is true.
A trip a month.
This is true. A trip a month.
Trip a month.
We should have started planning that about 8 months ago.
I just came up with it.
Yeah. I know. That's how this usually works.
The WDW Radio World Tour. E-ticket adventure. So many.
Yep.
We will visit all of the vacation kingdoms of the world.
is that a signal?
This is flourish for effect. I like these. I like where this is going. We're ripping.
And people can do just one, or they can do the whole shebang.
That's right.
Whatever that is, which we haven't figured out yet. And China needs to open up.
Yeah. We might have to wait on China a little bit. But Japan.
We still have visas. They're still okay for till 2026.
But Japan, though? Japan. No. Japan's calling. Yeah, we're coming. I'll take care of Becky. Yeah. We'll be there soon. Love you too. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Okay. Bye-bye. Yeah, we're going. That was Japan. We're going back to Japan.
Just don't email your travel planner to ask them to book you because we don't have it yet.
And put me down.
We don't have it yet.
The Disney Museum in San Francisco, we have to go back to there again just for the sourdough and the museum too.
That is, we have to talk about that because there's like expiration dates that we have to discuss.
Oh, I can't tell you that one yet.
What do you mean you can't tell me that?
Because there's another one that I'm like putting pieces into place.
What?
Cutting deals, making deals, left and right, making stuff happen.
Make it happen faster because people have to like plan, get time off,
just
save up money.
You know, we have.
I'm
telling you, we have to do that thing that I told. Well, it doesn't matter now.
What thing? Which one? There's like 24 million things. What thing?
The thing that I wanted to give away.
Yeah.
Just like take digital cards.
Yeah, it was a great idea.
Yeah. Disneyland ABD. A trip to Canada.
What's in Canada? What do you want to see?
What's in
Canada?
Canada?
No, what do you want to see
Poutine?
in Canada? You want to go up there and see poutine and leave?
I want to see poutine. Poutine, moose.
No, that's Alaska.
We have to go back to. Can we please go to Alaska
Yes.
again?
No,
I've been
can
begging
we-
you for
wait,
years.
Wait. Can we actually go to Alaska though? Because, right, where you have gone is actually Canada. It's Canada light.
I don't know if you
Look
tell
at a
them-
map.
I walked into Ketchikan and they're all like, "Hello, welcome to
No,
Alaska."
But I
Not-
mean, it's right next to Canada. Alaska is much. I mean, the interior of Alaska is much farther north, and then you get to go and see Mount McKinley, and you get to go to Denali Park, and you get to ride the train with the windowed ceilings.
So you had me at train. You'll keep me by talking. The salmon we had at that salmon bake
Yeah.
was the best salmon I've ever put into my
Well,
face.
yeah, because it's fresh. It's freshly caught, and it's
That was the best salmon I ever put in my mouth. Look, David Turner wants to go. He's even
okay.
said please.
Here's the thing, though, and
Why is there be
do
a
not
thing?
email me over this.
Email your mouse fan travel
Time out.
advisor. You want to go to Japan? I need to put a mute button on it. You want to go to Japan and you want to
This
go
is
to
awesome. You can't
Alaska?
mute me right now. That's great. So
Start emailing. It's Becky at mei-travel.com. Just email her each a different time for each destination you want to go to. So if you want to do like Japan and Canada and Alaska and river cruise, that's 5 separate emails. Thank you.
So to actually go on the train,
I love choo-choo trains.
I know you do, which would be fantastic. However, you got to understand one fact: Disney doesn't do it.
Speaking of trains, it doesn't have to be a Disney thing.
You just said that out loud.
Yeah.
You said that out loud in front of people.
It doesn't have to be a Disney thing. Close your mouth.
You
Catch your
just like
flies.
took my handcuffs off. I can cook now. If you let me do some stuff outside, we could do that. We could do that. And it's the only other way to do Alaska would be ABD.
Wait, time out. Shannon King
Yes.
is in the box in the. By the way, I'm gonna let in a little secret.
Okay.
Shannon King is the alter ego of Shannon the Elf.
No, she's a friend.
She's a friend of Shannon.
She's a friend of the
So
elf.
if you were one of the nearly, what was it, Shannon, 400 people, excuse me, that took part in our ornament exchange, did you participate?
Yes, I did.
Did you really?
Yes, of course. I do every year, don't I, Shannon?
Someone send an ornament on my behalf. Thank
I
you.
picked out the ornament.
It is.
Don't you watch your own boards? Because the person who
Boards?
got it,
How old are you? It is the most
your own
fun we
Facebook
have.
page, they posted it. They tagged me and said thank you. It was a beautiful Tinkerbell ornament. Shannon, please back me up here because he's being
No,
him.
Shannon does the ornament exchange,
Yes.
the letter exchange, the magic mail exchange, like
Then we thank
315 people. That's
a lot.
like making magic. Literally the magic of making, the making of magic. Right there.
I thought you were going to say the making of me there for a minute.
Also an interesting choice. You know, we need something new in this Epcot Center thing. It's about discovery and imagination and future travel. We need something about making babies. That's what we need, the Making Baby Ride show thing.
It was,
I learned a
it was
lot.
science.
I went back like 10, I was like taking notes. Like, is there a workshop? Like, is there something like, yeah, that was.
You're the Imagineering at its best.
Starring who?
I didn't see it. It wasn't. It
So,
went away before I got
There's
there.
a new thing called the YouTubes. THE.
I'm too busy planning trips because somebody keeps
One a month.
announcing stuff and
One
sending me
a
emails.
month.
One a
God, I
month.
hope you people are emailing Becky right now. Like, just make her email. And if she doesn't respond to every single one,
I'm going to forward all of them
I'm
to
gonna-
you.
You know what? Edit the list. Just edit the list. Top 10 Princess Becky quotes. Oh my God. Somebody please put that in the clubhouse.
What?
Top 10 Princess Becky quotes.
Who said that?
Chauncey
Oh, thanks. Thanks for having my back.
and Mark Thompson, Martin Short, who also starred in what other attraction in Epcot?
Another one.
I'll give you a hint. He's Canadian.
Yep.
Have you ever seen the show in Canada? Have you ever been to
Yeah.
Canada? Oh.
Yeah, it was.
What?
When they redid it, it was last time I was there. It's
She has
been a
like
while.
children,
Oh my
duck, pigeon, and Canadians.
No!
Who are like the nicest people on the
They are
planet.
nicest people on the planet. I'm like you right now.
And if you hit me again,
What?
drink your drink.
So now you've just announced about 22 different
You're welcome.
trips. So what are we doing first? Now, you know what this means? We have to have like a 6-hour planning session
God,
to put this
no.
all on a calendar.
Just put it on the calendar. Just tell me where I need to be and when. That's all. Lou, you're on a flight tomorrow morning. That's fine. I'll just keep a bag packed and just go.
Be careful
Carry
what
on.
you wish for.
Carry on only.
And that'll be, but I've got a call, and I've got a meeting, and I've got a poutine, and I've got another meeting,
poutine
and
does-
then I've got to sit here in my thinking hoodie, and then I've got to do stuff, and I got to kill frogs in my car. I mean, this is...
I didn't kill the frog in my car. There was a frog in my car on the way over here, so I had to like screech off to the side of the road and help the poor little guy out. I'm driving along, do-do-do-do-do. And by driving along, do-do-do means like, where are you? I've been here at my hotel for 7 minutes and you're not waiting in the lobby like you're supposed to. I'm like, yes, ma'am. So I'm like hauling my hiney and like on like the pillar next to my thing, all of a sudden I see like,
Can you do that noise again?
and I'm like, what in God's name is that? And then it disappears. I'm like, oh, like the old man's losing it. Clearly I'm hungry. Driving along more. And it's a frog.
Please tell me somebody got a screen capture of that, because that was too good.
It's a frog. So I had to like pull over because I didn't want, one, the frog to jump on my face. And two, I didn't want him to like get hurt.
Yes.
So I had to like help him out, like usher him out. And then he was like hanging out, like as I was trying to get back in the car, I'm like, he's gonna jump on my leg and try and like joyride back to the Contemporary with me. And that's my frog story.
It's your frog story.
But I did not kill Kermit like you thought I did.
That's it. Lou killed Kermit. Hashtag Lou killed Kermit. Go ahead and post that on Twitter like a few hundred times. That'd be great. Get that trending.
I have
Lou
serious frog stories while driving, says Beatrice. I sort of want to hear them now.
We learned so much about you when...
Listen, we're all friends here. I'm happy to share. I'm an open book when it comes to you. Which you know for me to let the guard down is a big thing. So
I'm proud of you right now.
It's an expression of,
I'm very proud of you. You didn't recoil. And
I'm trying to see what time it is.
9:05.
I haven't eaten in like 2 hours. I'm trying to lose weight before the cruise. I've got 4 days to lose 30 pounds. I think I can do it.
Because you're going to gain 5. That's the typical cruiser gains 5 pounds on a cruise.
So that means I'll gain 10. I'm trying to be good. Like, I've really been trying to be good. Like, only 1 bag of Doritos a night. Cutting down the carbs a little bit. But
Well, we're going to get our exercise on this one because we have so many tables to visit and so many people to talk to because we have a big group and this is going to be fantastic.
I'm just going to stand on the tables in the middle of 1923. Everyone, I'd like to thank you for joining us. Try the tuna. Good night, everybody.
I can't wait.
My Instagram stories are going to be filled with photos of tuna.
So you're just going to do all tuna all the time.
Like, I want to see if they'll put... Like, listen, let's just not play games here.
Okay.
Just while you're backstage, don't bring me out 3 plates of tuna. Put 3 orders of tuna on a single plate. Let's get efficient. Let's like make it all happen. So I'm maximizing the table real estate. 3 tunas, 1 fillet, the little apple thing for dessert because I'm not a sweets guy, but it's delicious. There you go. and then pizza on deck 11, and then tendies back in your room. Like I'm all like snuggled up in my bed. And I got tendies, and I'm watching like movies. It's the best.
And that's dinner and late dinner.
No, I mean that's like
second dinner.
I'm
That's
talking like
dinner
this is
and
basically
second
between like 5 and 7 p.m. And then we sort of like recycle and do it all over again.
Group cruise, everyone.
Nobody has more fun than us.
It's gonna be good, and all these other. By the way, we sold out Wyoming, and then we added a room.
Oh, yay!
We still have one. I was
Oh,
able to add a room.
it's kind of good that you did like one because it's like City Slickers, which doesn't actually take place in Wyoming, but it's going to be like City Slickers.
Yes, we are. We are
Like,
definitely going to be like City Slickers. That
riding the
seriously.
horses, get along, little doggy.
This is one of my very favorite AVDs ever.
Blazing saddles, campfire scene. If you know, you know. Not the campfire scene.
I was going to say, I'm not going to be at that campfire.
Monorail.
I'll be at a different campfire. There's a lot to do. There's a lot of fun.
Do we get hats? Do we get like cowboy hats?
We can get cowboy hats if you want to get a cowboy hat.
See? Nobody has more fun than us, says Beatrice Dennis, because she knows, because she's been at so many of our events before. I've known Beatrice a long time.
And she's going to be in Wyoming.
Wyoming is the best. Can't wait.
You know what I thought too? I will tell you. And guys, we're totally serious. If you've ever tried to go for one of our AVDs, they sell out like that. When we just did the Italy one, and final payment comes up, and usually one or two people decide that they can't go for one reason or another. Maybe they can't get the time off, etc. Nope, nobody dropped. As a matter of fact, we added people, so Italy's going to be.
That's been a long time coming.
Yeah, 3 years.
Still sad my daughter's not going, but that's okay. I'm not going to cry on camera.
That's right.
If I see the Pope, it'll make everything fine. That's all. So, not to set my expectations high. So I see the Sistine Chapel, and I eat fresh pasta. That's it. I'm a simple man. I want to meet the Pope. I want to see the Sistine Chapel, and
talk about pizza. Some of the best pizza in Rome is in Rome. It's some of the street vendors in the location.
Kristen Furman says, highly recommend any AVD with W. I love Kristen.
I know.
She knows this is supposed to be a heart. We do miss her. Sorry, you were saying something I wasn't paying attention to?
Pizza in Rome.
Yeah,
That's going to be like the first thing we do when we get there. We'll go out and have pizza.
We get so fat. We get so fat. In Italy.
That's how it all works.
Just ask the Pope a better question than my father-in-law did. Well, now you have to tell us what the question was. Not that just so you know, ABD does not promise that you meet the Pope, just to be clear.
Yeah, no, they do not.
It's not.
But we can look and see if he's there, and if he's going to do one of his around the square, and you can get a pass to go in and see him.
My little Catholic heart just skipped a beat.
If he's there.
I know a guy, the Pope, I know a guy who knows a guy, easy. I mean, just saying. And he's such a cool guy, too. Like, I want to meet this Pope. This is the Pope I want to meet.
He's an awesome guy.
Wait.
What?
Have you seen The Two Popes on Netflix?
No, I have not. I saw that it's there. I haven't had a chance to see it.
Remarkable performances by, oh my God.
That guy and the other guy?
Anthony Hopkins, and I'm drawing a blank. Like, the performances alone, let alone just a great story. It doesn't matter if you're Catholic or not. It's really, really well done. It's really, really good. Give me your phone. Let me set up your playlist for you of what you need to watch.
My husband works for Netflix.
Well, then whatever.
I have it all set up on my iPad. And by the way, I have an iPad. Just so that you know, I do have an iPad.
But you did this Play School phone.
Stop. God, better pictures than yours does.
Forget it. I'm not gonna. Cliff Ravenscraft. Holy smokes! Cliff Ravenscraft.
Okay, there's a story.
There's no story. He's an awesome dude. one of the original, like, super OG podcasters. Like, he literally is the podcast answer man. I know you're not the podcast answer man anymore. Now you're... Wait, I don't remember what you call yourself. But he's a super smart, super nice guy, and there he is.
Hi.
That's Becky. Not that you care, but hopefully I'll see you in January, Cliff. January or
Are we going
August
January?
or wait, March, April.
And this
right?
is why I can't just say, I'm just put you on a plane and you're
Look, I got
going
things.
off.
I got things.
So do you have travel
I have
every
travel.
month, or do you have things?
So
Or do
my
you have
goal.
both?
Okay,
So
my
you
goal,
need to share your calendar with me if you want me to go. Oh, by the way, this month we're just going blah.
as the Pope would like to often say, "Oh heck no." I share my calendar with you. Are you high? Like,
Is there something you have to hide? Is there something that you?
Yes.
Is there something you'd like to share with
No.
the group? Okay.
clearly.
Is there,
But wait. So
Changing the
Cliff, I'm not
subject.
going to make it. I'm going to be in Italy. I'm going to miss it again this year.
what are you missing?
My favorite conference, other than Momentum, Social Media Marketing World in San Diego. So I'm not. Yeah, it conflicts with our Italy group trip that we've got. But I'll see you in. Yes, I'll see you in August. Maybe I'll see you in January. We'll talk. Well, I'll talk to you offline. Cliff's a good dude, super smart, and just a nice guy too. Just a nice dude. So there you go. That's all I got. Final thoughts, Becky Menken. Italy is going to be awesome. Cliff, I can't wait.
I have my final
My
thoughts.
fat, hungry little Catholic heart cannot. My fat, hungry little Italian Catholic heart cannot wait to go to Italy.
And after that trip, you might actually.
Fat, hungry little Italian Catholic heart. I think that's it. Yeah.
Final thoughts? I have a lot of work to do apparently because now we have to fill a trip a month in the calendar.
That does not conflict with my speaking schedule.
Which
and
is
stuff,
going to
too.
be
Right.
difficult because I don't know your speaking schedule, therefore I can't
Have your
really
people,
do
which is
anything
you.
like that.
Call my people, which is me.
you. Yes, that's kind of the point. So when
my
we figure
final
that
thought
out,
is
yes,
Wednesday remains not my favorite show on Netflix, but Wednesday remains my favorite night of the week
mine too.
because of you.
And you know what's really great is that I'm not screaming in text. I can actually sit here and scream at you personally.
Yay
when
me.
you know when we have a discussion and you're talking.
Let me show some of the texts. Oh, I can't.
No.
Put on the, yeah, I know. Final thoughts.
Again,
German River Cruise.
What do you always
Look,
say?
Beatrice
Don't bring
wants
a blah, 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 to a blah, blah.
Knife to a gunfight.
Yes.
Leave the gun, take the cannoli, and improvise line.
Yeah, I remember you said that.
There you go.
And so did like 4 other documentaries.
So,
Final thoughts
my
on-
final thoughts. Wednesday is my favorite night of the week. I am
Who wants to do
ridiculously excited
Me
for
too.
what this weekend and the next week is going to have in store for us. The goal is to go live on Wednesday from the ship. We shall see what we shall see. I might go live other times too. You never know. So turn on notifications on the Facebook page and be sure and tell a friend. That's what I ask you to do tonight. So if you listen to this week's show, excuse me, and you're listening on the phone, take a screenshot, share it on social, tag me at Lou Mangello. If you've booked a trip with Mousefan Travel, share a pretty picture from your trip and tag Mousefan Travel as well. And clear your calendar for the next 3 years. We got a lot of trips coming up.
We got some planning meetings to do.
And post in the group where you would like to go in case we haven't mentioned it. Give us an idea of someplace you'd like to go that maybe we haven't, because we're going to go to Egypt too. I forgot to tell you we're going to Egypt.
Oh no, I know that one because that's on my bucket list, and
Because-
we will be doing that. That's
The other thing I haven't told you yet.
oh boy.
That's all right. I'll save my sort of ancient aliens tour
Oh,
and ancient
geez.
civilization tour.
I forgot. It's all about the aliens.
It's not just about the aliens, but it's about the ancient civilizations.
And the
we need to
aliens.
go to Pumapunku, and we need to go to Chichen Itza. South America. In what country in the world has the most number of pyramids?
It's in South America. Mexico?
Sudan.
It's Sudan?
Boom.
What?
Drops the mic, walks off the camera.
I did not know that. Is that because the aliens all live in Sudan?
Listen,
Is that where?
I'm not going to get into. It's not just about the aliens. It's ancient civilizations.
Yes.
Göbekli Tepe.
Excuse me?
Göbekli Tepe. 12,000 years old.
Okay.
12,000 years old. Before whatever.
Where are we going first? Out
Go
of
back
all
to
the things you just mentioned, what's first? What's next?
Well, we're going to Hoop-de-Doo on Saturday.
Well, yes, but I mean,
And Harmonious on Sunday.
things that I have not already arranged.
If I knew I was gonna like croak tomorrow, and I had to go. I mean, I want to go. Okay. So if I knew like, I mean, I know I have a finite amount of time to live, but whatever. If I sort of knew, I was like, I could only go one place, it would be Italy. It's like, I want to see the Sistine Chapel, I want to see the Vatican, I want to do all that kind of stuff. Right?
Already arranged that. Something we have not already booked and arranged.
I've been to Japan, but I want to go back, so that doesn't count. I really want to go to Egypt. I really would like to go to Egypt.
Me too.
I'd really like to go to Egypt. I mean, there's a lot of other places I want to go to, but I'm trying to just not do a Lou Mangello top 10 list and stick to one. So
We have a lot of traveling to do. That's the end result right now. We have a lot of things to see in this world, and
oh, you've got to do that too. I forgot to mention that. I mean, we've talked about it before, but we're like our UK Paris trip too.
Yep. Which.
Oh, and our Halloween cruise, which I just decided right now.
Did you?
Yeah. And oh, we got to go to Alaska and Marvel Day at Sea, which Marvel Day at Sea has a new new characters from Black Panther. So
yeah.
there you go.
That was a good movie. I liked it. I did see that.
I'll call Kevin and let him know that you helped contribute to the box office.
Well, I did my part. I felt I needed to.
Last question. What resort in Walt Disney World is most beautiful during the holiday season?
Oh. I like Grand Floridian. But I really love Animal Kingdom Lodge.
So far away.
I know. I love Wilderness Lodge.
I think Wilderness Lodge is the right answer.
Yeah.
But the only thing the Animal Kingdom Lodge that Wilderness Lodge does not have is bread service.
We're not that far from bread service.
It's so far away. In fact, I can't. Like
I just
my body
flew 2,600 miles.
Right, but I have to drive there, and then I'm going to drive you back. So, for my purposes, bread service, and I can't have carbs this late at night. I'm trying to prepare for a cruise in 5 days.
We're going to eat chicken tenders all night. You can't no carbs at night. You are a man of many levels.
There you go. Becky Megan, Mouse Fan Travel. You, from my heart, I love you very much. I appreciate you so much. None of this happens without you, so thank you. Or I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what the right word is.
Maybe a little of both?
Yeah. But thank you for spending and sharing your night with me.
Especially such a long night. Yeah, and they hung out for
They did.
almost 2 hours.
Oh my God.
Sorry about that.
Man, you just you never stop. Well, what movie? We're here talking about Disney stuff.
It's all my fault.
It's all Becky's fault.
All my fault.
Somebody designed that on a t-shirt.
I was going to say, somebody put it on a website.
It's been, I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, you put it on
I know
your
what you're talking
website.
You just found that out?
No, I've known that for years.
It's been like 10 years.
Someone just took a screenshot of it and posted it the other day, which reminded me of that.
I was trying to time the monorail approaching or departing, but I can't. But
you can't
thank you.
The monorails?
I love you. I appreciate you. Choose the good. Do something good for somebody else. Remember what I said on last week's show. And if you don't know, I'm trying to just... Oh, look at this. I timed it perfectly. Love you. Bye. Monorail. Snack time.